Hey guys, we are continuing my deep dive into the world of Legends of Runeterra. We are exploring bioregions, we are checking out most important champions who happen to be Arcane protagonists, and we check their voice lines, artwork. I think anyone who likes League of Legends lore like I do, like I've never played the game, but I am an absolute fan of the lore itself, and I'm actually reading Ruination book right now, it's so good. And Arcane, everyone who does like it, I think you'd enjoy that video. We have done 3 videos when it comes to Zone and explored their champions, and now we're on a Piltover. In the previous video we have checked out investigators. So there are Kate, Vi, In this one we are sort of focusing on academics. And obviously I think at some point we will meet Heimerdinger, so that's amazing. Major shout out to my friend Ingo who's been helping me out with these plenty. Without him that wouldn't be possible, and well edit. Major shout out to my patrons who sponsor the content. First card we are checking today is called University of Piltover, the inventions of Professor Cecil B. Heimerdinger. Honestly, I can't get over the fact that his name is Cecil. Made him famous, but it was his animated lectures and notoriously unpredictable classroom demonstrations that earned him a lasting impression on Piltover's brightest minds. If I were studying in the University of Piltover and I had classes with Heimerdinger, that would blow my mind away. He's amazing, like his passion is obvious. Don't let me go into the regions where I actually blame Heimerdinger for everything that's happened in Arcane, because as head of the council, it does feel like he neglected his duties a bit. He focused on his science ventures instead of realizing that he has an issue when it comes to inequalities between Piltovers and so on. But this is not that time for this. Today we are appreciating his academic knowledge. Starting with a landmark again, not too much to discover here, but we have a little lore. In the noble pursuit of progress is the creed for this glimmering symbol of science and advancement. Home to some of Runeterra's most gifted minds, the school has produced countless discoveries, the most controversial being Hextech, which cleaved the academic community in two. Over the years, many Runeterran champions have graced the school's opulent hallways, including Ezreal, who was known to terrorize the faculty with intricate pranks, his most famous involving a poro and a certain statue. Oh, a poro. I just love the word. Ezreal is very cool. I read about his lore today because it's been a while since I checked him out, and it's very interesting that he's been very knowledgeable and he just started going on adventures looking for his father. I'm not sure if he ever found him. Second card is called Class Cutter. Can't be late for class if you never show up in the first place. Kind of feel like I recognize her somehow. Oh, and there's the Professor Yeep doing some stuff there. This is everywhere, right? Yeah, this card cannot be really found in Legends of Runeterra, at least for me, so I'm getting it from an outside source. We have some voice lines.
Don't need to study for this. Time for a little field trip. Smoke screens for everybody.
It seems Class Cutter is a student of Professor Von Yeep, but doesn't pay much attention to the classes. She has some fine gear though. Third card, Eager Apprentice. Not everyone is cut out to further progress in Piltover immediately. Some need a little guidance, those who look at invention through the wrong lens, for instance. What is he doing? And who's that person in the background? That studio, that laboratory is amazing. Very much reminds me of Victor. Wait, why isn't Victor here? Oh, because he's in Zone at this point. Arcane influence. We do have some voice lines.
I learned that in class.
I learned that in class.
Wow, did you see that? Happy to do whatever's needed.
Dude's very eager. Card number 4, Astute Academic. Imagination is the spark of great invention, yet it is research that makes the spark and conflagration. Look at them all being so academia-like. It's actually very cool exploring the structure of the University of Piltover. Haven't given it much thought before now. We have some info and we have some voice lines first.
I've brought my books. Hope that's all right.
Don't be so apologetic.
A foray into the field? How exciting! Putting study into practice. Don't worry, I've read all about this.
I've everything about this. You already know Astute Academic, or better, what she will become after finishing academy. She will be Caitlin's right hand and the warden's station archivist. Yeah, she did look familiar, but yeah, I didn't get it because I guess I thought that we are in the same timeline all the time, but I guess we aren't. That makes sense as well. Card number 5, Amateur Aeronaut. Personal flying machines, a pipe dream. I just had my apprentice pro the latest prototype out, in fact. Now, where is he? Piltover Engineer. Whoa, he's actually flying. He's developing a device that resembles that one that Echo has. It's pretty cool, right? Also, he does look like Ezreal a bit, but I know that's not him. Maybe he's inspired by him.
Oh boy! Yep, I'm flying! Oh, it works! Mostly. Can't fly if you don't try!
His voice doesn't exactly match the way he looks, because he looks, in that art, he looks very confident, you know? He looks like he's been doing that his whole life, but his voice line screams scared. I guess you remember this guy. He was in True Genius Cinematic, the only non-champion who made an appearance. Oh yeah, I remember the fact that there was such person. He also has a very nice concept art. It is nice. Look at these birds. Card number 6, someone who looks very young. Academy Protege. How does she aim? That's an excellent question. What is that device? That's some sort of a glove, but it's not really a glove, and it seems to be running on Hextech.
Let's take this puppy for a spin!
Puppy?
Charged up and ready to go! Safety mode! Didn't build one!
How does she even look through the hair? Now we have some art. Academy Proteges on the right. Second from the left is Amateur Aeronaut. Yeah, I see him. Try to remember her haircut. Maybe we'll see it again. Next one will be Heimerdinger. You will now see why he is a champion in League of Legends and Legends of Runeterra. Don't be surprised when you see his arsenal. Heimerdinger, mad scientist. I'm clearly very stable, slightly disorganized and eclectic scientist. Thank you very much. Look at him go. He has a robot making tea for him? Or is he brewing something there? And someone's like lurking behind him. Who is that? God damn. But that looks so vibrant, that art, you know? Let's check other cards. Progress. Whoa, what? That's insane! Is that some sort of a robotic dinosaur with like multiple rockets? Cecil, what are you doing? Progress Day, celebrate at the plaza at the Sun Gates. See Hextech wonders, gossip the Didrik Poro. Hear the man of tomorrow speak of the state of today. Free entry. Is he doing marketing now? Wind up Shredder. Today I embark upon a new scientific adventure, automations. As the saying goes, it takes a great mind to create great things. Who said that, you ask? Why me? Wow, didn't know that he's as confident. Wrench bot. It occurred to me earlier that with only 2 hands I can only maximally operate 2 wrenches. My solution, more hands. A wrench bot. That's his lab notes. Didn't know he had some. Oh, he's making these. Safety precautions for the laboratory. Recent postings have mentioned Young Jace's workshop was raided by thieves. What? Is this a reference to an Arcane event? No way. Ah, the sweet smell of science. I have successfully upgraded my turrets. I must say this model's appearance sends hypothermic waves through my vertebrae. He's crazy. What is going on here? Progress continues. I have finally found a way to combine the raw power of Hex energy with my bulldozer. At present, the Storm Lobber now to sleep. Rocket Blaster. Dude. After a few production issues, propulsion and guidance predominantly, I'm ready to unveil my proper combustibles. Must work on a better name. Sounds right. I had no idea he's as crazy about weapons. I seem to have misplaced my latest work and my mezzanine. I'm concerned about my bot, but the shrieking from the ceramics research laboratory gives me hope. Armored Stomper. He looks insane. Absolutely madman. I dreamt of a great mechanical beast obeying my every command. What? I must realize this vision. First stability test, then ordnance and armor evaluation. T-Hex? He actually invented a robotic dinosaur weapon? It's finally complete. 652 feet of rotary tempered hex-plated quadranium cell powered stomping. My finest work, if I dare say so myself.
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Dude, all I'm gonna say is that you're crazy.
What seems to be the problem? Advancing collective knowledge!
So intense.
Everything can use an upgrade!
So yeah, Heimerdinger is pretty good in weaponry. You can see him on every of his turret cards. That doesn't fit at all to Arcane Heimerdinger. Yeah, it doesn't, unless that's what he does on the side, you know, in his free time. I think they'll find a way to give him a completely new background. Not that he has much more to offer anyway. As for the skin line, Pool Party Heimerdinger is a banger. We can see Gangplank, Zoe and Syndra in the background. Pool Party is one of the few skin lines where all are having a good time together. Of course, they still find a way to challenge each other. Okay, so we have their Pool Party skin. That's amazing. That's so fun. Heimerdinger sat atop his magnum opus, surveying all those who dared think they could rival his creative brilliance. It was a good day for science, he concluded, and a great day for sand.
Ah, the sweet smell of science.
That's Heimerdinger and Jace.
Sure beats the smell of burning workshops.
You build the vroom vrooms, and I'll do the choos.
Jinx, what?
Ah, I see we're using technical terms. You know, if you attached a coolant to the rotating barrel of...
Actually, why are they so alike all of a sudden? They both create rockets.
Boring!
That's for sure a side of Heimerdinger I wasn't aware of at all. Like, I know that he is into science, but I never gave it much thought when it comes to what he's actually doing. But what he's doing is weapons. And then he was so against weaponry when it comes to Jace. Like, he wanted to use Hextech not as weapons. So why creating rockets on the side, eh? Say so? Card number 8 is called Anura and Throop. I'm guessing Throop would be the frog. I won't hurt you, friend. I came to this jungle for science, not destruction. Wait, there's another person there. I didn't see her on the right. Someone who's clearly scared. I see there are some voice lines that include Nico. I recently reacted to their voice lines, like Nidoui and Nico. So why are we in that jungle? It's not really close to Piltover.
Croakers and crawlers, I study them all, lures.
That's why.
Tiny toads, giant snakes, nature's so cool! If it hops or slithers, it's my kind of critter.
Anura is a Piltovan herpetologist who often travels with her pet frog, Throop. Okay, so yeah, the frog is Throop. Frog. She accompanied Captain Rowan and his party on an expedition to the Shuriman jungle under the belief that she would be studying the native wildlife. But after finding out that they actually wanted to poach the animals for money, she freed Nico from whom was being held captive. Oh, we're in that part of the story where Nico was held. She freed her. That's such a surprise. That's such a pleasant surprise. The name Anura is also the name of the Order of Frogs. Anura is voiced by Melissa Medina, who's done voice actors for a ton of games. Maybe you know some of them.
You will be punished for releasing our catches, girl.
Animals should be free, and you shouldn't be here.
I support that.
Anura, how can Nico repay you for her freedom?
Oh, Nico, how nice.
How about I charge you 1 friendship?
Oh.
If only your kind were more like you, Anura.
Oh, Nidalee as well. Awesome.
You just haven't met the right people yet, Nidalee.
Card number 9, Intrepid Mariner. So it seems like we are exploring the more biological side of the Piltovan explorers. For many Piltovans, the great unknown is explored through science and invention safe within their city of progress, but a handful embark for the horizon to discover a much greater unknown, the world. I didn't know there is such a nice beach next to Piltover. Like, honestly, Vi and Caitlin could be spending their time just chilling on the beach instead of doing whatever they're doing, you know? Arcane Season 2.
The ocean calls. Nothing stops adventure. Always seeking new horizons. Look ahead, not behind.
Some nice concept art. That's a very nice concept art. Next card, Charming Guild Member. He is not collectible, so I don't have the card. I'm getting it from the outside source. So you'd like to be in the Explorers Guild. Oh, Explorers. Well, I'm not surprised, but let me tell you, it's no walk in the park. You need wits, courage, and a balloon for all of your hot air. Who is he and why does he have Hextech? And there's Ezreal there. Huh.
Exploration is life, and life is discovery.
That's another voice that doesn't fit the way he looks, because he looks kind of arrogant in a way, but the voice is not arrogant.
To pursue adventure, we must become adventure.
Charming.
Who will explore the unknown with Jolando?
What, Jolando? He seems to be a people pleaser, but he doesn't reach all of them, it seems. The young guy on the stairs next to him doesn't seem to be impressed for a reason. Do you recognize him? Think warriors. We'll see more of the person on top of the stairs with the next card. On top of the stairs. I didn't even see that person. I don't recognize them, but I surely will. Card number 11 is called Creature Cataloger, another card that I can't find in the game. Fascinating. You can tell by the bulge along the gum ridge that this specimen had at least 2 more sets of teeth coming in, giving our current understanding of this genius that puts the creature at around 24 weeks old. How did you say you defeated it again? Are they actually some dinosaurs in Piltover? Were they actually dinosaurs or possibly some dragon descendants or something? But why is there Ezreal vibing in the background and a Poro?
Dust and mold hide wonders beyond compare. I know Shuriman history like the back of my loop.
Oh, Shuriman.
What a charming specimen.
So I bet Ezreal would be interested in her help.
Oh, may I look at you?
Creature Catalog is voiced by Aneris Kinyanes. Fun fact, she's the English voice of Yelena in Attack on Titan. What? Yelena, the crazy dude from Attack on Titan, and was part of many other animes and games. I love to discover all the people in the background of Riot. Ezreal and charming guild member appear in this card's artwork. People are making fun of Ezreal in this artwork, as it looks like if he's taking a selfie with invisible phone. To be fair, it would be completely in character. Oh yeah, it does look that way. Card number 11, Proud Purveyor. Welcome to Zali's Bizarre Bazaar. We've got trinkets, we've got curios, we've got gadgets. The only thing we don't have, refunds. All sales final, thank you. That's against the customer regulations, my friend. Who are you? But I love your beard. Your beard seems to be epic. And there's a Ezreal standing in the door again. Why is he in the background of every card? And someone else at the staircase. Huh.
Welcome to Zaylee's Exploring Emporium. Zaylee's, if it's not here, you don't need it. For all things adventure-y, shop Zaylee's.
That's a good selling point. If it's not here, then you don't need it.
Rated S for superiorist.
He looks very similar to Eager Apprentice's mentor, but this wouldn't make much sense, to be honest. Ezreal appears in this card artwork just like what seems to be Azir's helmet. Well, as he's showing up anywhere anyway, I guess it is time to visit Ezreal. I'm pretty excited about Ezreal. I haven't given him much thought until now, but he does seem to be a very interesting champion. Look at his sword. He has a takeout? Isn't that cool? He's just chilling. It's a bit messy, but I'd love to be there. Goggles, check. Scarf, check. Awesome gauntlet with magical properties that I totally understood. Check, check, and check. Impossible is my favorite kind of possible. Ezreal Mystic shot, I never miss, but I have been known to fire a warning shot or two.
I know you're thinking and stuff, but could you maybe speed things up a little? Time for a true display of skill. I'm so good, I surprised myself!
Again, it's a voice that I feel like doesn't really match him as much. It feels so grown up, and I don't know, for whatever reason I assumed him to be a young adult maybe, or maybe a late teenager. I don't know, how old is he?
And Ezreal is victorious! Oh yeah!
That's why. Ezreal is kinda young Indiana Jones with magic. He did discover a lot of marvelous places and artifacts for sure, yet the stories about it should be handled with care. He has a tendency to exaggerate, to say the least. He has a lot of young female fans in Piltover, but he's his own biggest fan for sure. This explains the huge amount of voice line, mostly praising himself. His level 1 shows him in a room full of treasures he has found. I'm sure Necrit could tell a story to most of them, but I am not Necrit. Oh. In his Battle Academia skin, you will see a blonde girl with a very prominent hairstyle. It is indeed Academy Protege, alright. Oh yeah, so we see her, that's her right there. Oh, he's really into himself. Come on, Ezreal, you've been talking about your ultimate move for weeks. Yeah, let us see it already. Well, I do hate to keep an audience in suspense. Alright, I just finished naming it, so get ready. The endless night can be pierced only by the justice in our hearts. Lay bare in the truth of our world and embrace the eternal reckoning. Crimson Cobalt. It's super cool, right? Right?
So, how do you get that kind of volume in your hair?
Ezreal and Heimerdinger. What, the volume? He asked Heimerdinger about his hair. Oh.
Electrical currents and aging safety equipment, my boy. What's in that wrist piece? Trinitum? Quadranium power cells?
This ain't Hextech, Fuzzman.
Fuzzman?
I never miss!
Really? I miss like all the time.
Don't blink, or you'll miss me.
That's okay. I never blink.
I know you like ships, so I won't be able to avoid this one. Actually, there are many ships for Ezreal, with Kai's Warrior Cinematic, with Echo, Pulsefire scanline, with Taric, but one of the longest existing ships without any cannon is Ezreal as Lux. I actually remember that. In the lower voice lines it is clearly suggested, but to be fair it seems to be rather one-way ship. You will hear them in a minute. But they are also teased in some skin lines.
Oh, it's you! I mean, hey.
Sorry, do I know you?
Aww.
Hi, I'm Lux. No, wait, that's you. Ugh.
What are you staring at?
What, me? You? Nothing. I'm Ezreal.
Oh, okay.
Just your face hair. Face! And hair. Oh no.
Poor dude. This is painful to listen to.
Didn't think her big brother would be so... big.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Garen.
Don't even think about it.
Yeah, so we're done. Heimerdinger and Ezreal was definitely the most interesting cards and obviously the most important cards when it comes to this part of the academic deep dive in Piltover. I am actually curious about Ezreal. Like, did he ever find his father? Did he discover what happened to his father? And Heimerdinger, what's up with the rockets? That's something that I can't get over. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please check out other videos. I appreciate the likes and comments, like it does help with this content that's a bit unusual, I guess, when it comes to exploring Legends of Runeterra, a bit of an unorthodox way of exploring, but it makes sense. I also started making some shorts when it comes to Arcane essays that I've been doing, so do check them out. I appreciate every bit of support. Stay safe, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.